Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. And today I wanted to talk about what it takes for people who are planning to join the trade, the HVAC field. Talking about like the starters, and maybe you're doing something different and you're trying to begin a new career in HVAC system or HVAC system. So I don't always recommend like the on-job training. If you like, just starting doing this, I always recommend going to maybe go to college, or you do a course like HVAC course, just to kind of like to introduce to you like the basics of HVAC and refrigeration. So before you go in the field to work with someone, who already knows what he is doing, he might really find a hard time like explaining to you everything when like something you've never done. Like it's very, very hard, and it's even really harder if you want a job and you're trying to do something and then you have to explain, or you're working with someone you're trying to train. It just makes it really, really, really hard like to finish the job in time. And you're not going to be finding people who are really friendly and people who are willing to to train you and like teach you all the skills. Like we work different. Some people they always like try to do things faster, and you might be kind of a person who like needs time and like more explaining of what he is doing, and he might not be willing to do all that. But if you go in college, or if you go and take a small course and you already have an introduction, you kind of like already know what he might be talking about, and that will be helping you to learn at a faster rate, and it will really help you like to improve on your skill really, 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 really faster. And you always have to be really careful with like being familiar with the electricals. Like you can check voltage. This is a 3-phase. How can I know if I'm missing a phase? This is 208. This is 115 volts. Stuff like that. The relays, contactors, those are stuff that you always want to get used to, and you can always do that by maybe watching some YouTube videos that can like do more explanation of like how to troubleshoot something like that. Because these are the common things you're going to be finding in the field. A relay is failing, or it's in the process of failing. It's a contactor. It's a motor. It's a compressor. So it's not going to be always the same problem. Because I talk about the compressor. The compressor can fail in so many ways. It can be the windings are open. It can be maybe it's getting really hot. The windings might be still okay, but they're having a high resistance. It might be grounding. The valves might be messed up. There's so many ways how a compressor can go bad. So you get all that in the field, So and that comes with experience. So the more systems you work on, you get more experience. But it's way, way much easier if you know the basics. You know how a compressor works. You know how a motor works. You know what the capacitor is. Stuff like that. So that makes it really, really makes your life really, really easy, and makes you learn at a faster rate. Because in this kind of trade, the more stuff you can do, the more money you can make. That's why I always recommend people to always try to move into the commercial side, because guess what? Commercial is really easy. Commercial is very, I'm not saying like it's easy, but once you get used to systems, it's really easy. It's all about just playing with the electrical. You know, it's a relay, it's gonna be a contactor, it's gonna be pressers, many controls, but that, you know, you just get really comfortable after working with, you know, on so many on so many systems, and you know, having a passion of what you're doing. You know, do research. If you go on the system and you really find a hard time troubleshooting a system, get a manual. You know, go home, do more research, and that will help you. You know, if you run into exactly the same problem, you know, it's not going to take you hours to figure it out. That's how you improve you improve on your skills. Because I've met so many guys in the field where they think they know stuff and actually they don't know. You know why? Because they think that, you know, they're really like on the top, and you know they got it, and that's not right. In this kind of trade, you're gonna be finding something new. Myself, I do commercial HVAC. I can do residential, but I'm not really, I don't like doing residential. I don't want to go into it. I do electrical really good. I do hard equipment, like, you know, like commercial hard equipment, the ovens, all that. I do commercial refrigeration, you know, like all the racks, it's small reaching. I can handle all that, and all that it comes with confidence, because I just feel like I can deal with any system, and because of that confidence, it does helps me a lot, because even if I fail, you know, to figure out something, I always have people. I always, you know, call and, you know, ask for help. Or if not, if I really find a hard time to troubleshoot the system, I always take my time to understand it really, really, really good. You know, and that really helps me. If I run into the same system, now that I'm really good with it, I don't really find a hard time. And just, you know, just handling the system really fast, I know what the problem is. You know, I've seen so many guys, like, you know, they are really good, and there's some repairs they do. You go on the job and you see the kind of repair like people do, and be like, really? Is this really a technician, or is just trying to, you know, just make money? This job, I mean, this trade is way more than making money. Just do everything the right way, and don't go shortcuts. Just do something the right way. And if you do something the right way, that makes you a really smart technician, and it makes you, you know, like, be always preferred to other people. People always recommend you, be like, hey, so and so is really good. Hey, you know, so and so is really good. And that's how you make a good job. So I wanted to, you know, to have you guys, like, you know, people who are trying to, you know, beginners, and, you know, just new in the field, and you try to, you know, figure out what you can do. Yeah, go to college or just do a short course. They give you an introduction of how, like, the whole system works. If it's, you know, compressor, it goes to a condenser, it, you know, it cools down the refrigerant, it goes to metering device, you know, evaporation, you know, they give you all those basics, and it helps you when you're in the field. It makes really things hard for you, because when someone is trying to explain to you, you really get things faster, because you know what they're talking about. Yep, that was it, and good luck on everyone trying to enter the field. It's a very fun field. You make so much money, you make overtime, you can always be on boss. Yeah, thanks for watching my YouTube channel, and remember to subscribe, and I always have some cool and fun stuff always posted on this channel. Thank you.